So much.
Okay.
Pat wants to come in on this as well. Pat, good morning to you.
Morning, Alison, to your listeners.
Good to talk to you, Pat. What's your take on it?
Now, it was basically even said by Madeline this morning, what does it mean to be Irish, and I think it's coming up a lot even on the discussion with the gentleman that was just on before me as well, is the Irish have been suppressed there with all this migration plan, and to be Irish now and to talk up and to have pride in your country and what your country stands for, this is all suppressed with the political system we have on board. The political system now are all jumping to the tune of Ursula von der Leyen and co., and we have lost our identity as a country. We're suppressed. We're not allowed to talk. We're not allowed to openly say that we have a problem with people coming to our area that are not vetted and all this. So we're losing our culture, and we're being led by the EU. And that EU deal is an example of this. We don't even have proper negotiators. We have Ursula von der Leyen going along, and we have Micheál Martin saying it was a great deal. Sure, it wasn't 30%, was 15%. He doesn't realise the impact that this is going to have on the whole economy of Ireland, and this is the people we have making deals for the future of the people in this country. So what it means to be Irish, I don't really know. We're losing our identity. We're losing our whole place in life. We are now second-class citizens of our own country, and I don't know why people aren't bringing a High Court case of Irish people being discriminated against in their own country by their own elected politicians.
How do you feel they're being discriminated against, Pat?
They are. You see it in housing, even in Clonmel. There's 82 modular housing, people living in bedrooms in Clonmel. Like, that's not right in any civilised society. There's people working hard. There's people paying their taxes. There's people contributing, and this is where the money is going. But as I said, Ursula von der Leyen is holding the purse strings, and all our people over here are just generating the money for them. And they're talking about, that they see the impact that this is going to have. They don't see any impact because they're on a totally different platform altogether. They've never done a day's work in their life. They don't know what it's like, and they're basically handing out millions. Like, Trump basically has called the shots with this negotiation. I said there to Fran before, we don't need to go down on our bended knees with these negotiations. We didn't even go down on our bended knees. We didn't go down on all fours. We laid down on the ground for Donald Trump to basically make a total idiots of the people of this country. And what this will mean down the line will be unbelievable. Even in Germany, and I know Ursula von der Leyen is from there, they're cribbing about the auto industry at the moment, the impact it's going to have with Volkswagen and Mercedes and Audi. So this negotiation, Trump is a negotiator, and we send over people that are not negotiators. We didn't put any plan in place. We decided we don't want this 30%. We'll bow to whatever they offer. And they're going buying arms, and for a country that's supposed to be neutral, and we're buying arms. And another thing they made a deal on is natural gas. Now, everyone thinks, and this came up at discussions in Dublin with environmentalists, that natural gas facility for Kerry there was going to be a top-up for any of the householders or whatever. It was going to be a storage facility. The natural gas and the deal that they have made with the US in relation to natural gas is what a lot of people don't know is the data centres are powered by natural gas, and that's where the natural gas deal is coming in. This is all about data centres, and it's all about underlying cables in the sea that we have to militarise our force and everything to protect Donald Trump and his underlying cables. And the whole country, as I said, is around this type of politics, and this is very far from the grassroots Irish culture that people grew up with.
Can I ask you about that trade deal? Because, President Trump's whole aim with this deal was to make things better for the American public. Do you think that that's going to happen?
He's not, because Donald Trump is a business person, and unfortunately around Donald Trump's table are all business people. And I was amazed with Elon Musk and having that fallout, because that's what Donald Trump is about. He's about his big golf course. He's about his millionaire class. He's fooling the Americans as much as he's fooling us. So, like, the Americans are going to pay the price for this as well. But like the EU and the whole of this side of the world are basically going to be hit hardest. So this is where I have a problem with this. Donald Trump has only started here. He has the Irish lying down on the ground, and he'll stamp all over him. And this negotiation has only started. When this is all finished, God knows what type of a country we have. But unfortunately, in this country and right across Europe, we don't have proper negotiators. We don't have people from grassroots things fighting for the rights of the people within these countries. And this is obvious right across the board.
Well, who should have been involved in those negotiations, Pat, in your view?
I said this to Fran there, there should be proper negotiators in there, and I mean proper negotiators, people that can negotiate, people that can put together a plan. And basically what they've done in Ireland is a typical Irish thing. Should that will sort itself out. No put in place, no proper negotiation, no input on the impact it's going to have on businesses and everything. And you had even a man on there from the Road Haulage Association yesterday in relation to the way that this is a total disaster. The road haulage and even drivers and the whole lot of this there is all the country is they're portraying this country as a wealthy country and whatever. They forget that we had to bring in the Troika there at one stage to bail us out, and that there's a debt over every person in this country. So I don't know where they're getting this thing that we're a wealthy country and we're awash with money and we can afford all these to house all these people from different parts of the world. This country is not awash with money.
Yeah. All right, Pat, good to talk to you this morning. Thanks for your views.
Okay, thanks, Alison.
Thanks, Pat. That's Pat talking to us this morning. Just in relation, a lot in